So where did we leave off? I mean, I think we should put the spoiler in effect, right?
What's the spoiler?
For Venture Brothers.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
It's time.
I mean,
It's time for another Venture Brothers corner. Don't think you're gonna get away from it. We're in season 3, baby.
So Luke Skywalker is Darth Vader's son. So if you see this screen, that's because you got the news too. The Dark Souls PC servers won't come online until after Elden Ring's launch. That's what From Software says. What you need to know. From Software has announced that the servers for Dark Souls games on PC won't come online until after Elden Ring launches later this month, which is probably when this comes out next week sometime, something like that. We're dating the episode a little bit, but that's the way it goes. The servers were originally shut down due to a dangerous exploit that would allow people to execute code on your computer. The developer is currently working on fixing the issue and has made sure the vulnerability won't be present in Elden Ring at launch. Elden Ring is slated to be released on February 25th, 2022. Here's what I want to know. Real quick, welcome to Don't Play. My name is James.
But why male models?
We'll come back to that.
Are you serious? I just told you about the servers.
Oh, okay. I see. What's your name?
I don't remember. That was a lot. Watson is. I'm also here. Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's the state of things on the Dark Souls servers.
They're not good.
Not great.
It's not good. They just said, yeah, you can't play Dark Souls online until after we release Elden Ring. Is this like a ploy? Is this just some kind of big trick to get us to play Elden Ring?
It's clearly working.
It's gonna work.
Yeah,
absolutely gonna work.
Fine.
It's good. They're gonna get away with it. We're being arched right now.
We're meddling like kids, and it's not working. It's they're still gonna do what they're gonna do.
We're being arched by From Software right now, or the hackers, or is From Software nice, or is From Software the hackers? Oh, that was my dog. I thought it was. Wow, that was my dog burping. I thought that was you, Mr. Watson.
No, I was there the whole time. It was the dog.
She absolutely. I wonder if the mic picked that up. I don't know. We'll find that out. We'll fix it in post. And by fix it in post, I'm going to leave it in there.
Send it to our team.
All right, I still can't log in, so we're starting in offline mode. Yeah, I know that.
That's what we should do. Is just continue.
I'm gonna hit continue and see where it takes me. I hope it takes me where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, it will.
Last time we played Dark Souls, I died. Shocker.
Oh no.
Jeez.
And last time we left the Venture Brothers, they died.
Oh.
So we got that to look forward to later on too.
Oh crap! I didn't open this door.
Oh man.
Jeez. All right. I gotta go back and I gotta take care of this, man.
Yeah, do that.
All right, we're gonna run.
Remember we were
fast this way.
Yeah, just go fast. Remember we were talking about this setting and just kind of the fantasy world that the Dark Souls is set in, and some of the lore behind it.
Right.
Some of the creatures that we liked. What are some of the other fantasy worlds that got you into this type of game or got you into the fantasy genre in general?
A few specific ones now that you ask.
Yeah.
So the other day at work we were talking about like our favorite movies that we're down to watch all the time, right?
Yeah.
There's never a bad time to watch
DTW. Down to
watch.
Yeah.
And two of them on my list. One of them was Mortal Kombat, by the way. If you're wondering, I'm sure you're not surprised by that.
It's just another Tuesday.
The other two were fantasy movies, and one of them is The Last Unicorn, which is great, by the way. I'm talking about the animated Last Unicorn with the voice of Jeff Bridges, a very young Jeff Bridges.
They say it's a secret Studio Ghibli movie.
Why do they say that?
We'll talk. But anyway, what are the other?
The other one for me was, we're going to come back to this is where the boss is, by the way. There's the fog and all that. I got to hit a bonfire first. The other one was Dragonslayer, which is a 1981 film starring Peter McNichol, also very young at the time.
Now you brought this up to me, and I am completely unfamiliar with Dragonslayer. So elaborate on that, please.
Kind of surprised by. So
I'm all about the old movies, cult movies, classic movies, you name it. I love movies, and I do not know this movie.
I'll break down how I stumbled upon the movie when I was a kid. Dragonheart had just came out on VHS. Well, I guess on home video is what they called it at the time. There was no VHS. There was just home video.
You remember from Disney movies. Now available on home video.
And now our feature presentation. So I go into... I kind of want to say the store's name. I wonder if that's going to locate me a little bit.
No, I wouldn't. Just say a store and describe the store.
The local video store was in the basement of the local hair salon.
Okay.
So it was a 2-story building. The top story was, or the first floor rather, was the hair store. I think that place was just called Hair, actually.
Hair,
come on
I'm
down.
gonna live forever. No, that's Fame. Sorry, go.
And then in the basement was the video store, and there were 2 video stores.
It sounds shady, but I assure you, it was just a basement.
Now they had a porn cabinet.
Sure.
Right behind the counter. It wasn't that. It wasn't that on the up and up. Big old rat hiding behind the fog.
Dun, dun, dun.
So oh, come on. Are you serious?
He really popped you one.
I'm going to bop you one.
You might want to hit that flask.
No, I'll be all right.
All right.
All right, I got to hit the flash, baby.
I mean, I'm not telling you how to live your life, but
Did
you ever get in that porn cabinet?
I died. A big rat killed me.
Or did they go out of business before you were 18?
I saw it before I was 18.
Tight.
I got in the porn cabinet when I wasn't supposed to. So it was being run at the time by a classmate who was the granddaughter of the owner of the establishment.
That's weird. That's how porn starts.
Right. And she let me look in the dirty cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I going with this? Oh, Dragonheart. I'm trying to rent Dragonheart on tape, right?
Dragonheart I'm familiar with. That's not a great movie, but it's a movie.
Would you say Dennis Quaid is the superior Quaid? Which isn't saying much.
Well, I mean, without talking any of Randy's politics, if you're just going by movie performances, I'll talk
honestly,
Randy's probably got the higher percentage.
Randy's politics are
Dennis
nutty.
has made some garbage movies.
That's true.
So if you just were to average the performances,
But he's in 2 of my...
Randy might have the edge.
He's in 2 movies that I really like. And one of them is Enemy Mine. The other one is Dragonheart.
The other one is the Parent Trap remake.
Nope. No, it's not. No.
That's what you meant to say.
Oh, I see. My mistake.
It's pronounced the Parent Trap.
So I go to rent
You gotta
Dragonheart.
rent Dragonheart.
And they're like, oh, sorry, fresh out. I'm like, what do you mean fresh out? They're like, it just came out. We had 5 copies of it, and they're all
Lady,
gone.
we'll tell you when we got Dragonheart.
They didn't have it.
I didn't have it.
I said, all right, so...
And this is back in the day when you had to just talk to people. You would say, hey, do you have it? And they would say, no, I don't have it. You wouldn't be able to just check online or look when they would have it back. He would have to actually interact with somebody.
Yeah, I had to talk to somebody, and he said, we didn't have it. Good old Ronnie did not have it. First name only. You're not going to give his last name, but I think Ronnie is important. I think it's important that people know that the video store was owned by a man named Ronnie.
It was Ronald Reagan.
The very same. And Ronnie says to me, he's like, I got this other dragon movie, though.
Rent it
Called
for the Gipper.
Dragonslayer. And I said, all right, I guess that...
That's the same, right?
Yeah, I was like, it's basically the same movie. And I was like, is the dragon a good guy in this one? He goes, no. The name's Dragonslayer because they're trying to kill the dragon. They want the dragon dead. And I said, all right. I watched it, and I was enthralled by it because it was dark.
How old were you?
I don't know, maybe 10.
10. That's a great age to get into it.
I want to say that's about when
fantasy
Dragonheart
realm.
came out. It was 96, 97?
Yeah, 96, 97 sounds about right.
So I was about 10 when I watched this movie.
That weird time for CGI.
And up until that point, I never really seen any dark fantasy movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it is
It's like the Black
dreary.
Cauldron.
It is cold. It's wet. Everyone has deliciously permed hair, though.
Time Bandits. That's a good dark fantasy.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
It's
So
got that same kind of wet, foggy vibe.
that led me to Time Bandits. This movie did.
I love Time Bandits.
And I played it at work today, the Dragonslayer movie, because I felt like people needed to see it. And no complaints.
None.
It went over really well.
I'm excited to watch it. I'm looking forward to just delving in and pretty blind. I'm glad you haven't told me really any plot points. You've just described a little bit of the atmosphere, and I really appreciate that because that's how I like to go to these kind of things.
And I'm surprised you haven't seen it. You've
I'm-
seen a lot of movies, man.
And maybe I'll watch part of it and be like, I caught part of this on TV one time or something. I don't know, but it does not ring a bell with me, and I do not know really any of the people involved.
And you watch
I
Pink
s-
Flamingos on a
I watch
semi-regular basis.
I watch weird movies. You can look at my Twitter account that sometimes interacts with our WJ_don't play on Twitter. I'm also at Watson Don't Play. And it's just, you see
I'm
some
on
of the
there
movie
too.
stuff I post. I don't know who you are on there. King
It's
Video James?
Something like that. Yeah,
Something like
I
that.
don't care.
Yeah, I don't care enough to tell you.
I keep the account active to retweet our posts.
To retweet and
That's
boost
basically it.
our
I don't
reach, hopefully.
interact
I don't
with
know.
Twitter on my own.
Yeah,
If I do it through the Twitter page, which by the way is WJ_don't play.
That's right. That's exactly what it is. Or you could even once in a while do your share by checking the Gmail account, which is Watson&James don't play at Gmail.
We have one of those, right?
We do. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So Dragonslayer's great. Peter McNichol's in it. He's Vigo.
I love Peter McNichol.
You are like the buzzing of flies to him.
You are like the buzzing of flies. to
Where are
him.
you? Hey, where are you from anyway? The Upper West Side?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
that movie sucked, but he was
That
great.
movie didn't suck.
The movie
I don't
sucked.
know when everybody turned on that movie, but I feel like we all just kind of hate on everything but the original Ghostbusters these days.
It's easy to hate on.
And let's be real, most of the original Ghostbusters not that great either. Got some real iffy stuff going on. So just either like Ghostbusters or don't. But let's not act like there's a superior Ghostbusters. There's just the Ghostbusters you like.
All right, we'll go with that.
All right,
All
that's
right.
the rant for today.
Hang on, I thought I had a sharp gem. Ah, jeez.
So anyway, remember I was talking to you about the Last Unicorn being a secret
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli film. So I was reading just super recently on Slash Film. They have an article about it. And that's where
Like
I
a
had
recent article about it, or just they at some point they talked about it.
updated February 14th, 2022.
Holy jeez. Hang on. No one talks about The Last Unicorn. I'm the guy.
You have not cornered the Last Unicorn market.
Ah.
So
I want to be special, man. That's all I want to be.
So you-
Radiohead wrote a song about it.
So you remember in the late 70s, early 80s when they did the animated Hobbit movies?
Yeah, they were awesome.
That's the same studio that did The Last Unicorn, which if you didn't know that, now you know that.
I didn't know that at all. That's I'm not surprised by that because I think they're both wonderful.
Right. So that's the thing is when those movies were coming out,
Sorry, I'm getting ganged up by rats right now. That was cool.
so
Oh, I only have one weapon out right now. Great. We're going to run, baby. We got to run. We got to go.
Rankin and Bass, the good people who did The Hobbit, The Return of the King, The Last Unicorn, they outsourced their animation for their full-length features, which is just what you do.
Uh-huh. Sorry, I died. I shrugged my
it's
shoulder
good. That's all good.
in disgust.
That's what happens.
I should have put my thrall hood on. I would have been fine then.
The people they outsourced that animation to became Studio Ghibli a little later on.
Oh, okay.
That was your fun fact for your fantasy realm today.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it. I'm happy with that.
I don't like these rats. I'm done with these rats, man.
Dude, look at their little butts shaking. Yeah. We found mouse droppings in the garage one time,
Oh no.
and I was tasked with going to the hardware store and getting some traps for them, right?
Sure.
And I came up with live traps, and everyone was very disappointed with me.
Well.
And I'm like, I don't
yeah.
know what you
What
expected.
did you
from-
get like glue traps?
No, they were
'Cause
just
those
like
are messed up.
they're just little traps that.
Oh, you got the old style ones.
Well, they're new style ones. They just
Yeah.
kind of look. They're little plastic boxes, and you put some treats in there, and a door closes.
The door closes, and then
And then you go a half mile away or whatever, and that's it. But I was ridiculed.
Oh,
for
well,
using live traps.
I thought you got the ones that don't kill them, but just like I said, like glue traps. I mean, those
No,
are
no,
messed
no,
up.
these
I would
are-
ridicule you for that too. I'd be like, don't do that.
Truly catch and release. This
Okay,
guy.
yeah. If you're gonna go catch and release, you're a
This
softie,
guy-
but at
this
least
guy wants
that's,
to hurt me.
You're taking care of the problem.
I hate dogs in
Yeah,
this
he's
game.
just waiting for you.
I like real dogs. I don't like dead zombie dogs. They're awful. I do a little more damage now. I upgraded my weapons. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Something just died up there.
Oh,
A soul just came to me.
So where did we leave off? I mean, I think we should put the spoiler in effect, right?
What's the spoiler?
For Venture Brothers.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
It's time.
I mean,
it's time for another Venture Brothers corner.
So
Don't think you're gonna get away from it. We're in season 3, baby.
So Luke Skywalker is Darth Vader's son.
That is correct.
And I didn't feel the need to give a warning for that because it's been out for a while. A good long while.
Look, anybody who's getting hyped up and has not seen the Venture Brothers, and like I said, is getting hyped up from these episodes, I don't want to take anything away from them. So if you've been kind of following along with this series, you've done 1, 2, we are now on 3, so stay away from season 3 content. There's your warning.
I think it's hysterical that this podcast is slowly devolving into a Venture Brothers podcast.
Just until we're done or the movie comes out, either way.
Yeah, but there's always going to be something to talk about.
No, I mean we'll pepper it in. This is the official going through, so everybody can be on the same page.
All right,
We got to give. Feel like this is the preamble, to almost like a glossary for the podcast, because, like you said, we make so many references, and even I caught you the other day making more and more references and just slipping them in.
It's this fun little thing that's brought us closer together.
So this is only going to help. So where did we leave off with season 2?
Season 2 is where we wrapped things up.
Season 2 leaves off.
We were going to spoil more of it, but we didn't because there was just so much stuff that we could talk about.
Dense. We could talk about it from any angle we wanted to. So the Monarch and Dr. Girlfriend are getting married. There's the big showdown at Cremation Creek.
Right.
And it ends on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Oh.
I feel like you fought this guy already.
I did, and I died.
Time? Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked.
Stupid Greatwood. Anyway, season 3 picks up.
Watch that knee.
And it appears the Monarch and now Dr. Mrs. the Monarch.
I think it's hilarious that her name
her name evolution is just chef's kiss. It's just great.
There we go. I died again.
You sure did. You have 4 flasks left. How did you let that happen?
This is so embarrassing.
It should be. Just gonna gloss right over that.
This game's hard, man. I've beaten this game several times.
Sure.
And I still suck at it.
Sure you have.
Sure you have.
Sure you have.
Mr. Sucks a lot.
So while you've got Dr. Mrs. the Monarch and the Monarch doing their thing.
Doing whatever it is that they do.
Doing their thing. Working on careers and their relationship and their what is now going to be their marriage. That's how it kind of picks up. And then in the next episode, that's when you're introduced back into the Ventures world. And you actually get to see the Venture Brothers again. And they give you great episodes about Billy. They give you an episode for Sergeant Hatred. They give you an episode for, what's his face? JJ. Jonas Jr. So you get all these, those are some of the biggest characters.
So many good one-off episodes.
Yeah, a lot of those. And you get some, of course you get a little of the Order of the Triad. Not as much as you get in some years, but they end up later on.
I think the Order of the Triad is probably my favorite bits of episodes. I just
God,
think it's
they're so good. I loved
because they're all spoof characters.
I loved the music references this season. I remember last time we talked about them hitting Bowie. Obviously, a ton more Bowie stuff because you only get more Sovereign info. Bowie's
just plays a good bad guy.
But you get Prodigy this season.
By the way, if you listen to the last episode, you would notice how my brain was like, hey, David Bowie should be in the new Venture Brothers movie. Oh, no.
What a genius idea.
Bowie's hella dead.
Hella dead. So, yeah, as always, be on the lookout for good music references. I think where Brock goes this season is pretty fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where's Brock go this season? See, you have to kind of walk me through it because it's so muddled for me. It's all just kind of mixed together.
So, if season 2 was the Monarchs trying to find his place with Dr. Girlfriend and fighting Phantom Limb and stuff like that, and that's where it culminated, season 3 culminates with Brock fighting his place.
Right.
And in order to do that, he basically, spoiler alert, he quits the OSI and basically goes on the run. Was that the one where his car
tries to kill him?
Yeah, that's the end, the 2-parter at the end. So what that sets up then for the next season is where we're going to go next week. And it's going to be so much fun to talk about too.
Yeah.
But this is a good one where you get a good couple of adventure stories. So it kind of gets back to season 1, early kind of stuff. We actually get a good adventure, like they do the Dr. Quinn medicine woman.
That was great. I thought she would be like a more.
You thought she would come back?
Oh yeah, no,
No, they don't do that.
They don't do that. They're like, nah, I don't care about that.
Every time they introduce an interesting female character, the fans get weird about it. I don't know what it is. They get obsessed.
What exactly do they get weird about?
Well, like so first season Triana,
Yeah.
they still get questions about Triana. When's Triana coming back? And when did that peter out? You know what I mean?
She does kind of peter out, doesn't she?
She doesn't peter out so much as it runs a natural course. The girl you have a crush on next door to you when you're 15 isn't supposed to be the girl you end up with. That's not life.
No, that's not.
No, she goes and lives with her mom, and it's fine. And she gets a crippled boyfriend. Raven.
That's right.
Again,
that's where that
season
petered
4.
out.
That's season 4. So in this one, even season 3, there's virtually no Triana really, as far as a love interest for Dean. She's just polite.
Not every character needs a love interest.
And not
all
every
the time.
character. It's just people really like, oh, she's got a skull on her shirt. She's so hot. Like, that's just all fanboying, and it's so thinly veiled grossness.
It was the goth girl working at 7-Eleven fanboy thing.
Yeah, it's that.
All right.
It's that. So, like I said, every time they introduce a female character like that, fans get weird and
they make
and
it
they
weird.
gotta
They're
drop
like,
it, and then they'd be
you
like,
made it
all right,
weird.
fine, we're gonna focus on hatred then, but hatred's a pedophile, so enjoy that.
Yeah, they were like, all right, fine, we'll get rid of the thing that makes you feel weird. We're gonna add something that makes you feel a lot weirder.
There is something kind of inherently, I don't want to say masculine, but masculine about the Venture Brothers. Like it's about male relationships.
Oh yeah, no, like I relate to.
Like it deals with men and women, obviously, and all that, but at its core, I do feel like it is about kind of what it is to be a man, right?
I'm being a big old baby right now.
You're being a huge baby.
Just a big old baby.
You're the Rusty Venture of this Dark Souls universe.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't move my back, don't hurt me. I'm scared.
I remember
I'm so scared.
The creators were quoted as saying that the show was more about failure than anything else.
I mean, that's.
But even since then, they've kind of said like we almost regret saying that because it is about more than that. We didn't want it. We didn't want that to be the go-to quote.
I've been failing a lot playing Dark Souls 3. That's for sure.
So yeah, I think it goes hand in hand with what we like, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're all about failure up in here.
If there's anything I do in life that I'm the best at, is it's sucking.
So yeah, being a man and failure. If that interests you, watch the Venture Brothers. That's Venture Brothers Corner for this week. We'll come back next week for season 4. Hopefully this boss will be dead by then. Hint, hint. Yeah, get that flask going.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
No, I'm sticking around. I'm doing this thing. All right.
Like the last unicorn, sticking around.
I'm doing. Ah, jeez. Come on.
Oh.
I'm just trying to avoid his giant, scary, big old slimy hand coming out of his chest.
Oh sure.
I hate it. Don't slap me.
You're right though. The bosses in this game.
Oh,
awesome.
jeez.
That was a great point. Remember?
I just got to get in there and get it done, don't I? I just got to get it done.
It's a hack and slash job, I think, at this point. Look at that. You're down to what? He's got a quarter life, and you got
his hand's still poking it. There's some. There we go.
Hit those nodules.
Oh man,
that's his weaknesses. All right,
I gotta find another.
All right, he's down. Go ankle over there.
I see it. I gotta find the goo.
We got this. Look at this. Almost playing a game. This is the thing.
Don't die.
Oh. Yeah. Hit that flask.
Gotcha.
That's how we do it.
Gotcha.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, he's like the easiest boss in the game.
I think for season 4 we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk sci-fi.
Yeah.
I like fantasy, but as you know, case in point with Dragonslayer, I'm not as into fantasy as you are. So yeah, some of those are good, but I'm gonna go sci-fi. We're gonna talk more sci-fi.
I don't know how else to tell you this, but unicorns are kick-ass.
Unicorns are awesome.
See ya. Ah!